Hello and welcome to Spitfire. This is season 2, episode 12?
12.
12, got it. Nailed it in one. However, it is a different episode from any episode we've ever done before. We are going to do a live fantasy draft with 12 members of the community. I'm going to go over who those members are first and then the rules and how it's all going to work. And then we will start the clock on drafts. Make sure you get in the chat who you think is going to go through. I'm sure there's going to be some salt flying around Twitter for this one. So I'm very curious to see how it all goes down. Of course, joining me is going to be Tunn, and we're both going to be very, very stressed because trying to make sure 12 people are in here and ready to go is a nightmare. So we'll see how this actually works.
We're gonna be loose on the timing to a point, I would say.
Yeah. All right.
All right, brothers.
Okay. Ant's also in here with us.
Yeah, I'm in here as well, just for comedic relief, bro.
He's in the stream. Okay,
Live
so first of all,
picks,
here are our 12 drafters. We start off with Lyman, who has been replaced by Excellence, Prof. Excellently, or Next Ward, if you remember who that is. Great GOAT player from back in the day. Stopped playing in Advanced Warfare, but still a legend. We have Jono from Aware. Jono has been around the scene for a long time and believes he is one of the most brilliant minds of Call of Duty there is, so we'll see how he gets on.
Wait, repeat that?
Team. I've got a lot to do, Ant. We'll keep going.
Yo, that was heavy praise, bro.
I said that's what he believes. Whether or not he does, we'll find out, He's named his team the Perry Esports Group. We'll see whether or not that plays out. We also have Ali Cat, who you just see at Champs with us and has been an analyst. We've got Big Ginger Momo, who's joining us just fresh from the gym, I believe. He's also on his stream. We've got Mad Cat. Don't really need to introduce who Mad Cat is, but he's also on the players list, so could draft himself. We have got our Reddit team. Several of the Reddit moderators are joining us here, and then we're trying to take the Reddit picks going forward. We've got Big Lostful himself, Nameless, who's also streaming with us.
You know the vibes.
He's going to be in the court at the same time.
Big man ting, bruv. You know I'm winning this, innit?
We've got Spaceman or Sean Rogers joining us here as well. And we've got is it Infinity? I want to say it's Infinity.
Infinity. Yeah.
Infinity. Infinity's joining us here, another caster.
No comp.
No comp. Okay. We've got Tactical Rab, who's been on the show many times. Also, you probably know him from his YouTube channel, covering things in Call of Duty Esports. We've got D Treats, regularly streaming. I believe he's paused his streaming actually to come and join us for this. I do appreciate it. And of course, a long-time Spitfire regular, Jordan Reed, is going to come in at 12th. So that is the order of the picks here on the show. Tunn, do we have a graphic for that? Because I can't actually see the stream.
It's already up, pal. Don't you worry. So it's from top left to bottom right. At that. And obviously we'll be filling this in as we go. Everybody in the stream, please bear with me because I'm going to be flying all over the shop with different graphics. So we'll be getting there. I will be talking much.
You got it, bro. You're like Ethan reincarnated.
Ethan, exactly.
Hold on, Reed, what is wrong with calling you Spitfire guy? That's high praise, being a Spitfire regular. Yeah. Jesus. So let's get into the rules for this. So those are the 12 picks. They will each pick in order. The first 2 rounds are going to be 30 seconds on the clock each, and then subsequent rounds will be a little bit longer. It is going to go as a snake draft. This was randomized earlier in the day. So it's going to go from 1 to 12 and then 12 back to 1 and so on and so forth till we fill all 7 slots of these players. Here are the official rules for this draft.
Yep.
I shouldn't have written
I ain't got a graphic for this. I ain't got a graphic.
No, it's fine. It's fine. All picks must be submitted within the timescale on the clock. Any picks not submitted in time are void. Picks missed are transferred down 1 round for a double pick. For example, if you miss your round 2 pick for any reason, you will get 2 picks at your round 3 slot. However, this cannot be used more than once, just in case someone decides to be very annoying. Any picks submitted that have already been drafted are void, and you have your time limit remaining to select a new pick, or Rule 3 applies. Rule 5. If Scump is taken top 5, Nameless will lose full.
Facts. Yep. Rule 5.
Just Ant was in the call with me when I was making these, and he insisted that was a rule.
That's a rule.
Number 6. all trades between members must be confirmed by both sides to the commissioner, me, with enough time. Picks must be submitted via our Discord pick channel, which is most of the people who are picking are already in the voice channels ready to pick in there.
Can I just jump in with this? When you are picking anybody who's here, can you please just put it in once? Please don't be putting multiple things at the same time. I need to try and keep up. Just literally be ready for it and bang, put it in. That's it. I'm also going to give 35 just for the parity of, obviously there's a slight delay on the stream. Very, very slight.
Let's run it, bro. Start this draft, bro.
We'll be going to.
We're only going to rule late. The loser will forever be shamed in the community. Draft order and being on the clock will follow the live broadcast. We will try and keep reminders in the Discord to the slight delay in time. Rule 10. Round 1 and 2 of the draft will be 30 seconds. Round 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 will be 1 minute. You do not need to take the entire team in one go. And rule 11, any troll picks will be determined by the commissioner, are subject to change and removal of drafting privileges.
Basically, that's the God rule. So if you do anything stupid, Brice can say, fuck you, no.
Exactly. And my final rule, any mods in the chat who are not taking part, please can you moderate the chat? I ain't going to have time. So I'm looking at you, Stealth. I'm looking at Revan. Actually, you mod all over the place. You're sort of involved, but yeah.
Oh, Revan's, Revan's a goat.
Yeah, but I just want to see some people looking after the chat if needs be.
Right, brilliant. I mean, Reedy's probably already losing privileges.
Yeah,
he's 11th pick.
I'm deleting anything that is in here. Yeah.
Okay. With that said, I now officially open the 2019 Spitfire Fantasy Draft. First up will be Nick Ward, aka Excellence. Tunn, are you ready?
I'm ready to start it.
Nick Ward, you are on the clock. All right. We're going to talk while we're waiting for Nick Ward's pick to come in, as he's got 30 seconds to put that first pick in. Very curious to go who goes number 1. There are a few players I thought it might be.
Great pick, brother.
That's interestingly. So we have our very first pick in. The very first draft.
It's a very
first draft by Nick Ward is going to be Octane. He has gone number 1 in the draft.
It's a very good pick.
Chat.
It's a very good pick.
See it on my screen at the top. Great pick.
Yeah. Octane has gone first. All right, Tunn. When you're ready, we will reset that clock.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Let's go on to our second pick of the draft. Jono, you're now on the clock.
And he is on.
Okay, Jono's on the clock. So this is one of the curious things about who is essentially the top 12 players or the big franchise players.
Wait, Jono's JP?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not JP. It's not JP.
Okay.
JP.
That's not JP.
Wow, I didn't expect
that's an interesting
to go
pick.
Second.
Yeah, that's a big. So second in the draft total is Kenny. Kenny's gone second in the draft. I mean, rookie of 2018. 2 wins this year with 100 Thieves.
I mean, he's a beast, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I there's some people upset with that, but I think it's a good pick. Just so people are aware in the chat while we're going through this, you can draft basically anybody you want to. Obviously, don't pick somebody who isn't really going to play next year. But at the moment, everybody is free game of the players that play the champs and outside of it. But there we go. Kenny's gone second pick in this draft first round. I'm confident the first round's going to go fast. Yeah. Tunn, are we ready to reset the clock?
We will be in 1 second.
If she takes assault, I'm raging offline. I'm quitting.
Right, who's coming up next?
All right, looks like Alley Cat is ready for this one. And Tunn, give me the cue.
And you're good.
Alley Cat, you are on the clock. Yeah, third round in the draft here. I'm very curious. Damn, these are coming in fast.
I would have picked him first.
I was expecting that to be our number 1 pick. I wasn't surprised. So, Alley Cat with the number 3 pick in the draft is going to be Slasher. Slasher has gone in. Yeah, I was expecting that to go high, and I'm sure, you because you're pick 7, right? You're you're seeing all these players going out.
Oh yeah, I don't even consider any of these 3 already. I already know they're gonna be gone.
It's not.
I already know what my pick's gonna be, bro. If my guy gets taken, I actually might be pissed.
That's the thing right now that everybody's looking for it. Tunn, are we ready to reset the clock once again?
Yeah, it's Phil next, isn't it?
Oh, big Momo pick. Yes. Are you ready?
Let's get it, Philip.
Go.
Okay, Momo, you are on the clock. Momo's pick now coming in. Honestly, Phil, if you pick sense, I'm just going to replace you with a member of the Twitch chat. Let's have a look. Okay, Simp. Simp has gone 4th in the draft.
Is that yours,
Back-to-back MVP.
No, that's not mine. I just don't really like that at 4. I don't think it's a good pick at 4.
Yeah, back-to-back
Nice
MVP. Champs of Miami. It's not bad. Only playing since April in the professional leagues. Here's the best thing about this. I know the first round is going to be fast, but once it gets into later rounds, we can
and then I can maybe
start looking at stats
well.
and stuff.
Jesus.
Yeah, you can see.
That pick of Phil is horrible on the stream. He looks like an old. Is that the old man filter?
No.
Which picture of Phil have you taken?
It's just the one that you posted the other week.
That's just a normal pic of Phil. How can you say that about
Phil?
Phil? Anyway,
10 times handsomer than that.
Okay. All right. It looks like our next drafter is going to be Mad Cat. And are we ready, Tunn?
Go.
Mad Cat, you are on the clock. I'm curious, you guys, because going top 5 in the chat. Oh, wow, that's come straight out. Oh, that's an interesting pick.
Wow. Faded. What?
Oh, really? I actually don't mind that.
Faded.
And with the 5th pick in the draft, Mad Cat has selected Arcetes. Arcetes has gone 5th. I mean, he rates him.
He must just get straight shit on by He must just get shit on by Arcetes personally. Arcetes is good, but like, dude.
Did he play him at Champs?
I don't know. Just go to the next pick, bro. I can't be CBA, bro.
No, let me catch up. Let me catch up.
Come on, bro. No, I mean, dude, listen. Anybody in the top 10 picks is obviously good, chat. I just think that picking him at 5 is not a good play for like the future of your picks at all.
Where we going then?
You guys aren't thinking in terms of a draft. You're like, why is he faded?
Who's our next pick? I've actually lost it. It's so many
code comp.
Reddit. Reddit is ready. Are you ready, Tunn?
Yeah, ready.
This is going to come in fast, by the way. Reddit, you're on the clock. This is the Reddit mod squad who are throwing this one in. I expected that. And I think you're going to get who you were talking about before her. I know exactly who Ant's already taking. Like, it's not even a big surprise. Number 6 in the Spitfire podcast fantasy draft is going to be Dashi. Cheeky Optic Gaming, first representation here in the draft so far.
Yeah, I already have my thing typed in, so I can just send it right now.
That's not a problem.
Hold on, I'm putting you on the clock just so I can actually have time to catch up.
Nameless is on the clock.
Oh, and he's in.
Come on, bro. It's instant
Nameless
answer,
is already thrown it.
This guy should have went top 3 overall, bro. Period.
And with the 7th pick of the 2019 draft, it is going to be TJ Halley.
The fuck, bro? How'd he fall to number 7? It's crazy. It's criminal. That is criminal, bro. Criminal.
Well, there we go. Ant thinks it's... well, I mean, you got him, so you've got to be slightly happy about him going down that high.
Oh, I'm hella happy, bro. I thought I had no chance to get him at all.
With Ant going really quick, just give me a little bit to catch up. 1 second.
Yeah. We knew the first round to go fast, but
yeah,
he's really gotten that far so far. We'll update the list at the end of every round, so we'll see everybody as we go through. But the next up is going to be Spaceman.
I'll tell him when he's on the clock.
And he will have his... He'll be on the clock soon.
3, 2, 1, go, Spaceman.
Spaceman is on the clock and picked it.
Oh, God.
Spaceman, don't troll us like that, man. I saw that first word for a second and almost lost full. And it looks like number 8 in the draft is going to be Gunless. Gunless has gone 8th in the draft. I was expecting Gunless maybe higher. But I suppose the end of the year didn't go well for him. Yeah.
It didn't, no. It didn't, so...
I think that's maybe why he's dropped down here a bit. But still, first round pick. First round pick for them. Gunless is going high there. Interesting picks coming out of these so far. Right. And the next...
is Infinity.
Losing it. Infinity. You ready to go?
Number 9. Yeah, ready to go. And go for it.
Okay, Infinity, you are on the clock.
Oh, it's a slow one. Well, usually flying.
Infinity's typing. Yeah.
He's gonna have to be paying attention. Oh,
he's gone for a rookie. Okay, Infinity, with the 9th pick in the draft, is taking Dylan 5 feet of Irish steel and sex appeal. Interesting. Some people not happy with that in the chat.
It's a bold one.
Yeah, I almost just raged out of the draft. No cap, bro. I almost raged out of the draft. Dylan Codd is great. Stop. We gotta stop this for a second. He just got picked over Formal. The fuck? Dylan Codd just got picked over Formal. Over Crim 6.
Hey, 5 feet of Irish steel and sex appeal, man.
Over like John.
Right. Okay, we go to 10th in the draft. And that will be Tactical Rab.
I've already started the timeout. You'll know who you want.
You're on the clock.
Who's he put?
Picks has come in. Okay, with the 10th pick of the draft, Priester. I don't hate that pick.
Yeah, I don't hate it at all.
Yeah, I mean, if he came around earlier, and then I'm you now.
Yeah, I think it's a good pick. I think it's good. So there are two more picks coming in. Yeah. And that'll be our first round, and we'll recap the first round and start the second. It's mad. I actually enjoy the shit out of this. It's like crazy to see how people are reacting.
I'm glad you are. I should have popped a bloody gamer focus before this. Jesus Christ. Right. Okay, Luke, your time is on the clock, my friend, in 1 second.
There we go. D-Treat, you're now on the clock. And he's already got it. There we go. That's an obvious one. Going 11th in the draft here is going to be Formal. And I think Ant is probably a little bit upset he didn't go higher. But, Formal's come in. He's gone 11th here. That means one last pick to see who goes. And it will be Reedy who takes the next pick as well. But, I mean, these aren't
updating the page of
yeah, I'm going to be updating in a second. I'm having to update the.
I'm trying to have it on the screen.
Okay, yeah.
We're going to do it. We'll do a recap as soon as we finish round 1, and we'll go straight into round 2.
Right, so space.
Okay.
Just because I know Reedy's having internet problems, so.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. I'm just going to update the list. Infinity went with Dylan.
Next up for the last pick in the first round.
Dylan. Rab went with Priester. D-Treats went with Formal. Right. So
and Reedy. With the 12th pick in the draft, Jordan Reed, you're on the clock.
He is indeed.
Straight in. He's ready.
That's a bold one.
And the last first round pick and the 12th pick in the draft is going to be Hugh. Hugh's come straight in.
All right.
And Chat doesn't seem to worry about it too much, but Hugh's gone in. I think the notable exception is we now recap this. So I'll quickly recap who we've had so far. First was Octane. Second was Kenny. Third was Slasher. Fourth was Simp. Fifth was Arcides. Sixth was Dashy. Seventh was TJ Halley. Eighth was Gunless. Ninth was Dylan. 10th was Priester. 11th was Formal. And 12th was Hugh. So, interesting for me, two things. Hugh's gone first round, and some people don't like that because people are very upset that they've not seen enough optic players, I think. But I mean, it's interesting how this has been picked because this isn't picked on just pure on the basis of a franchise. You're trying to make essentially a winning team. We're not talking about merch sales or whatever because we decided to push that to one side for this. Because otherwise it would be a bit weird, right? You pick up Doug Sense and Martin earlier than you would otherwise, right? To get some merch in. But I don't know. I don't know. I think it's interesting to see where people have put people and what teams are going to be basing this around. You also remember, for this draft, people are trying to build a team.
It depends as well with this game. Like, how do you perceive it's going to be? I mean, I think it seems to be AR heavy, but I mean, it's hard to say.
You also, bro, let's hit the next round, my brothers.
Hold on a second. Let me bloody do the graphics.
We need to bring it up on the screen and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, we will do.
I think what are the biggest surprises for you in the first round?
All right. Well, all right. 100%. The Dylan surprise or the Dylan pick was the ultimate, most mind-blowing thing.
What, too early or not first round?
Yeah, I mean, just not. He shouldn't have went first round, and he also he's just same thing. It's too early means the same thing. He shouldn't have went first
too
round.
early in the round. I didn't know if he meant it wasn't going first round at all.
He apparently
he would have gone 12th. He would have gone 12th.
He just shouldn't. He shouldn't have been first round in my opinion. Like if you're making like legitimate predictions, like for like a draft, like mock drafts, I don't think he goes first round. Maybe 1 out of 10 times. I think RCD's at 5 was pretty mind blowing, given that the players that are available. Like,
yeah,
I think that those are probably the 2 biggest surprises to me. I also was pretty surprised Austin fell to 3rd.
Yeah,
I was surprised that
Octane would have been my first pick.
Wait, why do people think that? I have people from the UK saying that I hate Dylan because I don't think he should go first round. I just spent a year gassing Dylan the fuck up every chance I got. Just because somebody thinks that like they shouldn't go first round doesn't mean that.
I don't know. I mean, I can see like Dylan got a lot of gas this year. The people were very surprised of him as an individual player. And if you're going to kick it off like with an individual player, I don't think it's as bad a pick as you're saying it is. Like, you also got to remember,
it's not a horrible pick, but it's just...
if you're watching this draft, people will have prepped their draft, but then they may have dropped down. So the reason some players may end up going lower in the draft or higher in the draft is simply because the people aren't prepared because all their picks.
Another reason why, I mean, and strategically, like picking Dylan first round is also a faded pick because you potentially can get him second round, which makes that also a faded pick. There's multiple reasons why it's faded.
I know for a fact he would have gone 12th. Like, I've already saw it in the chat. Reedy was going to take him at 12 if he wasn't taken at 7th.
Yeah, I forgot.
So we just have a
faded group of drafters.
No. All right, Tan, are we ready to start the second draft?
Well, the list is up for the first round. Just to remind everybody, so Excellence took Octane, Jonah took Kenny, Alicat took Slasher, Momo took Simp, Mycat took Arcides, Reddit took Dashi, Nameless took TJ, Spaceman took Gunless, Infinity took Dylan, Rab took Priester, Dietrich took Formal, Reed took Hook. My graphics are a little bit wonky, but we'll deal with it later. They look fine to me. Chat, I think they look fine. Alright, so we can get rid of that. I'm just getting myself ready to get set up because it is actually going to be Reedy's pick once again, isn't it?
It's interesting.
Right.
It's interesting.
All right. Good to go once again.
Okay. This is a snake draft, so we go in reverse order this time. So that does mean Jordan Reed will be first up to pick this round around. This time around. Are you ready?
Yeah, ready.
Jordan Reed, you are on the clock. Interesting. So now it's still 30 seconds this round, so people have got a little bit of time. But it has come in straight away. Jordan Reed goes for the winningest COD player of all time at 13th, second round, first pick. Crimsix has been taken. I mean, it's not bad. Like I said, winningest player of all time. Got the hunger. That means he will be playing. Yeah. I don't hate that pick. He's playing with Hugh and Crim. I mean, there's going to be some fire in that team. You can't deny that.
I'm really looking forward to just seeing how...
Oh, what the fuck are you doing?
Madness. All right, yeah. Second round, second pick, 14th overall will be D-Treats. Tan, are we ready?
We are ready. Go.
Okay, D-Treats, you're on the clock. Oh, fucking hell. These guys are too prepared. Oh, wow.
That's he's not done that, has he? He's not done that, has he? Look who's put together.
He's who's he got together, sorry? You have to remind me, I don't have the full graphic up at the moment.
Formal and Scump together.
Okay, well, it looks like Formal and Scump are reunited. The Scump goes 14th in the draft. What a reunite. I mean, I don't hate that pick for that reason. Like,
yeah.
I can mess with that pick. Like, I like it.
Oh,
I like that. That's interesting to do. Formal and Stealth back together. That's actually made me happy. I don't even know why. Right. Let's go on to our third pick of this round. It is going to be Tactical Rab. Tactical Rab, you're on the clock. You've already come in.
Great pick.
And this is another... I like this pick. I was wondering where this was.
SMGs.
Another big player this year. has come in, and with the third pick of this round, it is going to be a Beezy. Yeah, I mean, I could see calls for him going round 1.
We like that. That's a good pick. You're gonna need to find some ARs real fast, Rob.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point, actually.
Easy roll to fill. Don't trip, bro.
Yeah, Aches is still available. Get him in. Right. Okay, that means we're on to the 4th pick of this round. Infinity, you are on the clock.
Well, he will be in a second, but I imagine he's going to pick dead fast.
Oh, no, we've got a few seconds, but he's on the clock. Never mind, he's picked.
Oh, yeah.
Our pick has come in.
I mean, I'm starting the clock just so it gives me time to sort that out.
Well, the clock is open, and with the 4th pick of the second round of our draft, Scraps has gone in. And that does mean Scraps and Dylan are teaming. Jesus Christ, put them in the London slot. It's sorted. Not bad, not bad. I'm liking these. See, the thing is, even this far into the round, every player is just a dime. Like, just so good. Unbelievable. All right. Looks like we go back into our 5th pick of this one, and it will be Sean Rogers, better known as Spaceman, unfortunately. You are on the clock.
Yeah, let me start the clock. Let me see when we're starting the clock, Bricey. Oh. I'm in the control of the clock, and you're telling me to start the clock, and I'm already changed the graphics.
Get that clock started.
It's already started. Come on, Space.
There we go. He's on the clock. Spaceman. Oh, that's going on here, and I'm curious what the group think of this one. Coming in at 5th, round 2. The legend that is 3 rings. Karma has been taken.
All right, if you give me a second, Bryce, I'm just going to update the full spreadsheet.
Goodness, I can do that. I am sitting here.
Have you got access to it yet?
How do I get access to it?
You have to request it.
No, that's not gone well. Oh, there we go. Done it.
W's around the board, chat. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I'll put them in
there.
Can't
believe it.
Okay, well, it looks like our next picker is ready.
Hold on, I'm gonna give you access first, Brycey. Before
W's round the board, chat.
Our next up seems to be incredibly happy about the fact that somebody hasn't been taken.
God, bro. W's round the board. Bang! Give me temp, dog. I can run any roll.
Nameless, and he's taken temp.
I can run any role. You know what? I don't really got a trip about getting another, versatile player. I got temp any role. W's round the board.
Oh, the chat is not happy with your pick.
That's crazy. The chat's bullshit. And temp is disgusting, bro. Disgusting, bro. Disgusting. They're all hating, bro. They're all hating. I don't give a fuck. That is a resounding W.
Somebody clip this with the chat in it, for God's sake.
Temp and TJ is my start to my team.
Oh man, the reaction to Ant's pick is one of my favorite things I've ever seen.
I don't have the chat open, so I can only imagine.
I don't care. I don't care.
It's just L's. Everyone's just putting in L's. Anyway,
my whole chat's got W's, bro.
Let's move on to the next pick in the draft. Yeah, I can edit the thing now, can I?
You should be able to. Give it a go. You might have to refresh.
Yeah, I might have to refresh. But that should allow me to fill it in, and you can just concentrate on graphics.
Yeah, that should be the case. That should make
things
easier.
Yeah, I can do it.
If you keep that filled in.
Okay, coming in, the Reddit pick. You are on the clock, Reddit. The Reddit mods here, they probably ingest more COD content than anybody else.
Ooh,
They have taken at 7th, Attach. Attach is going to be playing with Dashi next year. Not bad. I wonder what Ant's thinking. Ant, you need to keep your comms open, man. After every pick comes in.
Nah, bro. The chat, they don't want to hear it, bro.
You're raging at your chat.
Listen, dude. I just can't believe some things that are going on. Insanity, brother.
Oh.
Okay. With the next pick in the chat, it will be Mad Cat at number 8. Mad Cat, you are on the clock. Envoy has been taken at number 8.
I don't mind that. I really don't mind that.
That's not a bad pick. He's going to be playing with RCs next year. RCs and Envoy will be teaming.
You got to put an attach on the thing, by the way. He's not on the dock.
Brice is.
I think it's because you're highlighting it, Chris. Just because you've got a highlighter on it.
Oh, can I
move your highlighter? Attach should be on there. Yeah. There we go. That's because it's in bloody.
Have you changed the colour of? I swear to God.
I think I might have done. My bad. There you go. I'm putting that in quickly. Okay. Going on to the next pick here.
It's Phil's turn.
Our ginger friend, member of the Momo Sapiens. Momo, you are on the clock.
You need to stop doing this clock.
What?
You need to stop doing the clock.
Mate,
I need to keep
the NFL draft. I've been practicing for it. I've been practicing for the NFL draft.
Did the NFL draft have one producer?
No, it's a multi-million thing, and they have 10 minutes. But still, they're ready to go.
Anyway,
mate, we need the clock. Everybody's drafting. You need to shut up.
It's all right.
Anyway, going. What is this? He's ninth in this draft. Going ninth in the draft is Clayster, who will be playing with Simp next year again. So more W's for Clay. Not bad. Oh, people
I literally hate Phil, bro.
You said you were convinced that Phil wasn't going to have good picks.
No, I mean I don't hate it because I just hate his draft strategy right now.
All right, I'm ready for Ali's clock.
Okay, Ali, you are on the clock with the 10th pick of the draft, round 2, straight in. Interesting. I'm not sure how people are going to make that one, but with the 10th pick in the second round, Apathy.
He's kind of killing it. It's a good pick.
Apathy and Slasher will be teaming.
It's good. That's a good pick because she could potentially also get another one of those Envy members if she comes up again soon. She's doing good. It's a W.
She picks herself. Get Aches in. It'll be fine. Get J-Cap. Throw him in there. It'll be great. Just make that team up. It'll be fantastic. Anyway, let's go on to our next pick of the draft. It will be Jono, who picked Kenny in the first round. Who is going to be playing with Kenny next? Jono, you are on the clock. Oh, takes another rookie. Going 11th in the second round of this draft is going to be Celium. Celium has just gone. Which means we go right back around, round. Oh, Tactical Rab is upset. I think he wanted it. How's someone pick Killer? Oh, they kind of want to win. Okay, that means, and our last pick in the second round is going to be Nick Ward, better known as Excellence. This will be Octane's teammate, Nick Ward. You are on the clock. I should just have my own clock, really, shouldn't I? So we'd have to you'd have to change it so quick.
I mean, yeah. Does the chat need to know how long the clock is?
I could do like a countdown thing. Oh, Nick Ward. I mean, actually, no, that's not as bad as I was just thinking. Just the connotation. All right, going second round, 12th in this draft. Jerd. Jerd has been taken to play with Octane next year.
I'll be there in a second.
It's not a problem. I'll bang that into the thing. So that is our second round done. So far, taken in the second round, I will give you a rundown. Crimsix, Scump, Abizi, Scraps, Karma, Temp, Attach, Envoy, Clayster, Apathy, Celium, and Jerd have all now gone. Okay. Mr. Nameless, what do you make of the second round?
I'd say my big surprises are like Temp fallen to where I got him. I think that's insanity. Otherwise, it was pretty standing around. I think that Jono's strategy, I just don't understand his strategy at all. I think I'd get Allie's, I'd get Phil's. Spaceman putting Gunless and Karma. So weird combo, bro. It's a volatile mindsets, dude. Both those guys are hella toxic at times. I'd have to see.
You got Formula and Scump back together. What do you think of that?
That's solid. That's good. I think so far, I think outside of my team, I think the best teams are like the Formal Scump one, the Priest Up Beezy, The Gunless Karma can be good, but it's weird. And then Slasher app. I think the rest are absolute trash. Well, Simp Clay as well, but I think the rest are absolute trash.
That's fair enough. I think now it starts to get more difficult because I think we're going to do some like real kind of like higher and lower players, if that makes sense. Like you're going to start seeing now that some of the obvious players have gone, you're going to start seeing people kind of throw stuff out of left field for who they think is more justifiable than others. Like now,
I wouldn't
be mad
with
like any of these players.
I wouldn't say why these picks are insane, but it would kind of throw off my strategy. So let's just start the next round, brother.
As soon as Tunn is ready. Well, I said we've got a little bit extra time, but
I just delete the messages in the Discord because it makes my life easier trying to follow things.
Okay. Twitch chat, if you're there, who do you think's got the best team so far?
Are we sticking with 30 seconds now, by the way?
There's only one answer.
I'll be honest with you. We'll give it a little bit more time now, but we won't worry too much about the clock because it gets more difficult now that we've taken out for 24 players. Nameless needs to pick himself. Interesting. People think Infinity, think Reddit, Rab. What's that? Dashy Attach. Who's Rab? Got Priester and a Beezy. It's not bad. Dylan and the Scraps. I mean, that is a UK team coming through. And it's taken multiple Royal players. Yeah, and it's gone for versatility, I think. And it's ready, like, trying to build a team.
Here's the thing, bro. You don't, when you're actually drafting, like you can't think about this last game at all. I mean, you can think about the talent of the players, but you have to think about going forward. You don't know what the meta is going to be. The meta can change throughout the game. You don't know what the game is going to be like. So you draft a team. You have to draft a team that will
consistent across titles or versatile as shit.
They can possibly win, but their minimum is like they're going to be a top 4 team. You know what I mean? And that's how you have to think about it because you want to have a successful team, and that's 1 or 2 changes away from winning. So that's how my strategy. I mean, every strategy is different, but.
Just getting a tweet out, Brice, and then we'll go into round.
Yeah, I was going to say, take a thing, bang it out. If anybody else in the chat wants to tweet it out, the Spitfire Fantasy Draft. It's actually gone a little bit smoother than I was expecting. I think Tunn has done a fantastic job of keeping up with this. He looks stressed as shit. My job was just to talk and keep an eye on the rules.
I don't like that stress right now.
The rules.
I don't like that stress right now.
Let me know when you still want to start the 3rd round. So bear in mind that if this ever happened in real life, everything would take much, much longer. Like, much, much longer. Twitch chat would be blowing their minds to bits at how long a draft actually takes. What's the NFL draft, like 3 days? It's 32 teams, 7 rounds?
Have these motherfuckers never done a fantasy football draft? It takes a long time. We're actually speeding through this.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
This is fun as hell.
I'm very curious to see these final teams now because, like I said, you get your subs and everything going in at the same time. There could be, I think the subs is where people throw some curveballs in. All right, let's start the 3rd round. It's a snake draft, so we go back to the beginning with the first pick so far, which will be Nick Ward. Tunn, are we ready?
Yeah, he's already on the clock, fella.
He's on the clock.
He's got a minute this time round, though.
Yeah, you got a little bit longer because, like I said, we've already taken 24 players out of it. We're not picking coaches in this draft because there aren't that many of them. It's just kind of people whoever gets lucky in the pick. Oh, Nick Ward coming in. First pick of the 3rd round. Looney has now gone. Now it's slowing down enough. I can probably start bringing up the stats, which I was so thankfully given. But Looney has been taken in the first round of the first pick of the 3rd round. I forgot I'm not doing this. Okay. Which means second pick, Tom, whenever you're ready. You can call the clock. It's probably easier if you call the clock.
Yeah. All right, Jono, you're on the clock, fella.
Jono is on the clock. See, this is a bit now where I think options are starting to get a little bit more limited in terms of who you want to grab this early. And with the second pick of the 3rd round...
Wait. Is he in at the beginning of the game?
We'll count it for now.
Yeah, he is. No, he is. But yo, this Jono guy is literally an absolute idiot.
Is he taking Young Guns? Okay. Anyway, second pick, 3rd round, Illy.
I mean,
Kenny is losing fucking full. He's sitting back watching this. Like, I was Octane Slasher.
Kenny was probably super happy to go second in the draft. Okay, that means we're going to go to our third pick with Ali in just a second. Tunn, you can call the clock while I update some stuff.
Okay, Ali, you're good to go.
Okay, Ali's on the clock. Oh, okay. Gone third in the third round. It's going to be Decimate. Just getting the tweets out for that one. Decimate's going to go third. They'll be teaming with Slasher and Apathy so far in this one. I don't think if there's anybody I thought should maybe go higher. Oh yeah, there is a player.
Yo,
I'm
just chill,
surprised
chill, bro. You can't do that. You're influencing the picks, dog.
I'm not influencing the picks. I just have my own opinions.
After my pick, you go ahead, bro.
After the third, I was surprised. There is somebody I thought maybe could have gone second round that hasn't, which has surprised me a little bit. Okay, with the fourth pick in the third round of the draft, it is going to be Momo. Tunn?
Yep, he's good to go.
You're on the clock, Momo. Momo's on the clock. Prestini is going to go fourth in the third.
I mean, he's literally picking United.
He is actually... I mean, it's not bad. It's not a terrible tactic. Could be worse. Who's he? He's not going to get Arceus, is he?
No, he can't get Arceus.
Easy. You have to trade heavy.
Have some fun, Phil. Back. What's good with you?
I mean, out of that, I think the big picks were probably Simp and Abizi out of EU that most people were looking at. Arceus as well, I suppose, has done very well this year.
Whoa, Dylan, chill out, but okay.
Okay. With the fifth pick of the third round, it's going to be Mad Cat, who is on the clock and already picked, and that is who I thought we haven't seen yet. Trey Morris, a.k.a. Zero, has gone fifth in the third.
I mean, call his name and he's already putting it in. I mean, it works. I'm going to use this extra time that Dylan had to sort my shit out.
You've got this. I think the biggest issue you've got is that you can't do graphics ahead of time because you have no idea who they're about to throw in.
Well, that's it. That's it. I'm doing well to keep up, I think.
Yeah. I mean, that's so... Oh, wait a minute. Why didn't that just work? I just tried to put him in. Zero. So that's going to be playing with Arceus and Envoy next year. Trey Morris. Okay, which means our COD competitive Reddit is back on the clock.
You're on.
And bearing in mind that they actually have a team for this, there is a collection of them. But they've already got their pick. Like I said, more COD content than anybody else on the planet mods have to look at because of ne'er-do-wells. And they are going to take, at sixth, in the third round, John. John has gone.
I wonder how Ant's feeling.
I think Ant's probably raging. But we'll find out in just a minute who he's got, because he's going to have to go down his draft board.
No, my mic was muted. I had two players that I wanted this round, and one of them is gone, and one of them is there, and I'm so fucking happy he's still there. Bang, put him on a team.
Okay,
fucking get it,
there
baby.
we go.
It's black, dog.
Number 7 in the third round, it's going to be Slacked.
I'm running away with this draft, bro. I'm running away with this draft, bro.
TJ, Halley, Temp, and Slacked.
Running away with this dog.
What's the chat saying to that one?
It's mixed, actually. Some people really like it. Some people don't. It's only gone over better than your temp pick. It's gone over much better than your temp pick.
Nah, bro. My team so far is TJ, Temp, and Slag. This is a great team, bro. That's a trio. Don came in my chat and he goes, holy shit, that's a trio. Listen, bro, I'm going to take care of my guys, Don. No worries, dog. I'm going to take care of you, bro. I'm going to take care of my guys, bro. Okay, and it's not 3 subs. Don can run any fucking role. He's a maniac. He ran Maniac and AW when he first burst into the scene. Guys,
next
nasty,
pick in the
bro.
draft.
Spaceman,
Number 8, third round. Spaceman is on the clock.
Keep saying he's missing class for this, but yeah, here we are.
Yeah. So I now have my stats up and ready. I've got so much crap on my screen. I've got 3. I might actually have to move the camera. I actually have to look like this now because I have to be using my third screen.
30 seconds space. Here he is.
Who's he got? Okay, with the 8th pick of the 3rd round, it is going to be Zuma. The Italian stallion has just been taken.
That team is toxic. Space team is toxic, bro. Yo, I give that team a week, dog. 1 week, bro.
Wait, Infinity, slow down. I see you typing. Shut up. No, not yet.
Yeah. You're about to be on the clock. He's too busy laughing.
Right, since you were ready, there you go. You're already started.
Okay, with the 9th pick in the 3rd round, Infinity, you are on the clock, my friend. How do I open this in an Excel document? Download.
Yo, Don said Spaceman is not even making it to practice.
All right. With the 9th pick in the 3rd round, Skies.
I don't mind that. I think, ARs, you're getting them in there, I suppose. It's not a bad one. I don't even know why I'm trying to discuss this at the same time as doing this.
Yeah, that's true. You should
pretty twisted
around that. So I'm trying to figure out whether or not I can find. There we go. Respawn for him. KD. I don't know what this is. This might be champs. Respawn KD 1.13 dropped.
I think the highest was Arcades though, for a main AR.
Yeah.
But it's Black Ops 4.
The overall KD.
Black Ops 4. Raps
okay,
10.
I need to put him in there. And then, with the 10th pick in the... For you, I want to just announce the clock. This might be easier.
Yeah,
Rab, I don't know. I don't want to go before you're ready. Rab, you're on the clock, and he's picked Mox. Mox is just gone. He's now playing with Priester and Abizi. Okay. I wonder if I can find this. Why is this being so weird?
What's wrong with you?
Well, I've now got massive spreadsheets open all over because I grabbed some raw data off a very good friend of ours, just for this. Yeah. And it's the problem is that there is so much data that I can tell you his respawn KD was 1.09 last year. Overall rating fairly high. Where is it? I've lost it. It's because there's so many bloody things.
D-Treats are on the clock.
Overall rating 1.13. Treats is up next for the pick. While we're waiting for D-Treat's pick to come in, he's just picked. There we go. It's gonna Bree.
It's gonna Bree Brack.
I'm losing. It's gonna Bree Brack. It's Brack has gone 11th in the 3rd round, and we'll get to what information I've just given about one of the drafts. Someone just gave me their draft strategy, which I won't say until we get back to them, because I don't think it's going to be a problem. It's an interesting strategy, and it makes more sense. So with the 12th pick of the 3rd round...
I haven't started it, but okay.
It's going to be Jordan Reed, and Jordan Reed will select Major.
That's a wait. Oh, that's a good pick by Reedy.
Yeah.
That D-Treats pick was faded. That was an L.
Not happy with Brack this year?
Nah, he's not an event player. He's a regular season player.
It's for the league, I imagine.
Yeah, he's not a big stage player, bro.
Okay. All right. Well, that locks down our 3rd round here at the draft. And it's very curious who people think is still left that hasn't been mentioned. I'm going to go look at the drafts.
Yeah, you're going to have to delete some players. Yeah, you're going to have to delete some players out of that.
There you go. I can delete some players. Gone. Has someone taken the 3-time? They did take the 3-time, didn't they? That round. I remember sitting.
Bro, I just hope this player gets back to me, bro. If it is, it's chalked for everybody.
It's interesting. I always find it very interesting, like how people end up like their strategies around.
I just want to say on D-Treats' team, who's going in first, by the way, on D-Treats' squad?
He's not worried about that
yet. Yeah, who's pushing in first? I'm just wondering. No one, bro.
Who do you think's got the worst team, man?
The worst team?
Hold on, I'm updating the list on stream as well for everybody.
Jono and Infinity, for sure.
Jono and an Infinity. That's Kenny, Celium, Illy, and Dylan, Scraps, and Skies. Okay, I mean, I know Jono's...
And D-Treats. I think those teams are all
and
ass.
D-Treats. Formal Scump Brack.
Yeah.
The big names.
You can't pick an entry player late. Austin said it in my chat. It's facts, bro. You can't. Entry players got to go early.
Okay, so I have been told Jono is drafting what he calls franchise players. This team is going to be around for years.
I mean, not.
Jono, if you are listening, you can go into Ant's stream and fight your case. We've got our 4th round about to start.
Hope every single COD team's watching right now. This is free advice, bro.
I mean, it's not bad. Like, it's kind of like an unofficial rating, sort of.
Yeah. Yeah, the chat's hilarious. Nameless is deluded. I may be, but my team's gonna be fire.
Okay, so we head back with this. The 4th round is now starting.
Hold on. Let me just get rid of the chat again.
The draft picks will be deleted and we will reset. Love this. I've got a guy tweeting for the round 3 picks. Love that. Poorly guy. You're a big fan. Nameless is stupid. DW. Dylan's the best entry sub. Answer clown. Keep this graphic and just update it.
Reedy.
I think it's harder to...
Yeah, it's much harder to do that way.
Yeah.
Reedy's on the clock for player number 4.
Okay. Reedy is now on the clock for our 4th round pick. Still high. Oh, yeah, I need to delete some other ones. Mayhem goes first in the 4th.
He had a good chance. He had a good chance.
Do you know what it is about these picks that's making me laugh every single time now?
More how Ant
I can just see Ant's mute symbol in the bottom of the screen, and I'm always curious to see whether or not it's going to flick off and he's going to come in here screaming every single time. Just every single time. That's why. All right. Second pick.
Hold on.
When you're ready, Tunn.
Yeah. All right, Luke, you're on the clock. D-Treats.
Apparently put 0 twice somewhere.
That might just be on the list somewhere.
Oh. There we go. It's time to run it up. One of the Oak boys, Enable, gets taken second in the 4th. I don't hate that pick.
What? We didn't stop to talk about that pick?
What? Which one? Mayhem?
Yeah.
Dude, you screamed what and then left. I assumed you were okay with it.
Yo. Boot Reedy out of the draft.
I mean, he's got Hugh, Crim, Major Maniac, and Mayhem so far.
He wasn't even the best on his team.
Rob, you're good to go. You're on the timer.
What? Enable just went after Mayhem.
Oh, I like that.
That's where it is. I see it. Technical Rab is just pointing something out to me. Yes, that has been done twice. It's done. I've changed it. There we go. I got the pick wrong. Anyway, Rab is on the clock. He takes God RX at 3rd in the 4th. I feel like that was a player that I was expecting to see maybe higher. A few people were talking about him in our pre-show. So I'm kind of curious to see, who was talking about him. Oh, that's where he was. I remember talking about him earlier in the day. Some people were big fans of this guy. Also, a lot of missing names I've just realized. Running my name.
Let's run through it, bro. Come on. My next pick is a banger, bro. Just run through it, dog.
It's on Tunn now to call the clock.
It's Infinity's time.
Let's get it. Brute with the Twitch Prime. Much love and appreciation. All right, let's go, Spaceman.
It's Infinity's time.
It's Infinity. Infinity takes Alex.
That's a
from Reciprocity. Forgot most of those guys are still about. A lot of units
pick,
still
bro.
about.
Good pick, bro. Nice.
Infinity takes Alex from Reciprocity. He goes 4th in the 4th.
That was nasty, bro. Hell yeah, good shit. It was a good pick.
Can never tell if Ant's being serious or if he's just glad they haven't taken his pick.
No, it's a good pick. I like it.
I think that was a player that could certainly on. Like I said, a few of these players I feel like you could move about a bit. There are certainly. I think the big difference is like what round they get taken. And I don't see any too far out of their round.
Fiddy's killing it, bro. He's doing good. All right, let's get it. Spaceman,
Okay.
next pick.
Yeah, Space, you're up. Ant's just trying to push it through to get to his. You need to stop being so selfish, Ant. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they have a minute. They have a minute, Ant. You know.
If you don't know your pick by now, you don't have two options. Like, let's go with you, dog.
Space.
Spaceman's on the clock.
He seems to be taking his time more than anybody else.
Oh, Spaceman takes Spacely.
What?
Maybe he wants a good S&D record. That's, you know. By the way, this team, Spaceman's team right now, Gunless, Karma, Zuma, Spacely. I think he's got an interesting Spaceman. Ant's losing full, I think.
Is it my turn to pick now?
Hold on. As soon as the clock is called,
let me know.
He's happy.
I'll tell you when the clock's on, Ant. Give me a second.
Oh, man. Hey, let me know when I have 1 second left so I can click enter, because this pick is a fucking steal. Holy shit. What am I getting? What is like the 30th pick? Hastro with the 25 gifts? Let's go, Stro.
What?
Let's get it, Stro. Sub gift hype in the chat. And look who I got, everybody. Accuracy. Put him on the dock. Main AR, absolute animal. My team, automatically the best. There's no competition. Hastro, absolute GOAT, dude. Thank you, bro.
All right. Well, there we go. With the 6th pick in the 4th round, Accuracy has been drafted to Nameless's squad. The Lost Full Ians. That'd be a great name for a team.
The Lost Fullians?
Yeah, the Lost Full Ians. Don't know what the fans would be called. People saying it's a W because it's named as they're putting L. Honestly, whenever it's named his pick, people either put W or L, regardless of what he picks. Regardless of what you pick. Apparently, people are saying Donnie hates Lamar. And what do you make of that? Apparently, your chem's gone down the toilet.
Oh, yeah, because these guys in the chat know Donnie and Lamar better than I do, right? Okay.
Fair enough. Let's move on to the next pick.
Reddit, you're on the clock.
Are we ready, Tom?
Yeah, Reddit.
Reddit's on the clock. There are five people in the Reddit thing actually picking right now. I wonder how much they're arguing. Very curious.
I haven't picked anyone yet, but I have.
Oh, 2 rings. It's JCap. Comes 7th in the 4th.
That's a really good pick because of his team. His team just got a lot better.
Dashy attached John and JCap. Actually, I can see that. Yeah, I was wondering because I felt like JCap's the JCap's stock had dropped a little bit after his dropping earlier, and then obviously how well that team went on to play. So I was curious to see how it goes.
Madcat, you're on the clock.
Okay. Madcat is on the clock. Oh,
I actually don't mind that.
No, me either. I'm trying to remember what number that is. 8th in the 4th. 8th in the 4th is Kismet.
I like that team.
Me too. I mean, there are some players that are still on that list that I am surprised at. I'm going to start deleting some.
Yeah, just delete some to make things easier in between rounds.
Yeah. But here's what I think. I think right now.
I'm back, guys. Sorry, I was letting out a tweet.
I think a lot of people are trying to figure out where they should go next, and then the problem is judging these players and judging them into your team is getting more and more difficult. Options, man, options. Anyway, Tunn, when you're ready.
Right, I do believe it is Momo's turn. You're on the clock, pal.
Yeah, let's try to clear out all the players that have been picked.
Yeah, I'm just doing it now.
God, I hate.
I'll do it at the end of the round.
Don't forget Mayhem, bro.
Yeah, I will do. And with the 8th pick, is it the 8th?
He's done it.
9th pick in this draft, and round 4, Momo takes Silly. I think Phil is going a very specific way. And he obviously has his own plan. I've just been told one of the players is making a sub, so I'll keep you updated on that. While there may be a player picking for somebody else in positions, but I know who it is, so I'll be fine.
Who's that?
Just have to step out. Mad Cat's gonna. Reedy's texting his in because his internet's not working.
Oh, okay.
So he's gonna text it to Dill.
Okay.
So he's gonna text it to Dylan because he's just having trouble at the moment. All right, we move on then. Alley Cat is our next drafter in the 4th round for number 10.
And she's up. Go ahead, Ellie.
Gone.
All right.
Gone. Blast goes at number 10 in the 4th. Oh, no, I've just made a massive mistake.
What have you done?
I copied and pasted something which almost broke the document, but I managed to save it.
Control Z, my guy.
I have managed to. There we go. You can still pick Patrick Price at Alley Cat.
Wait, what?
She went with Blast.
Someone in the chat, someone just in the chat said
she picks Aches. Your team is chalked, bro.
Excellent.
Yo, by the way, I think D Treats' team is fucking comedy, bro.
Jono, you're on the clock. Straight in there. Oh, he's taking her. He's taking them off, Ali.
There we go. Jono has taken Assault. Assault goes at position 11 in the 4th round. Do you know what I've been thinking? The more we do this, the more I kind of want to see a live draft for COD, just to see how could you imagine the emotions in that room? If there was a live draft.
Damon, you like your team? You just went psych.
What?
Finn's the retiring.
Gunless, Karma, Zuma, Spacely.
Yeah, he's.
I mean, to be fair, if you're going 2nd round in the draft, it's a good amount of money. It's a good contract.
Let's keep the ball rolling. Excellency, yeah. Nick Ward, what you doing?
Nick Ward on the clock for the last of the 4th round. Aqua gets taken. So far, that makes his team Octane, Jerd, Looney, and Aqua.
The thing I don't like about this is Spice didn't do that well this year, and I suppose we transitioned that one anyway.
I mean, getting Aqua that late, it's always a good pick, man. I like it.
Yeah.
It's just weird having like him and Octane. And especially having like 3 players from a team that did not do well at the end of the year. It's weird. But I like the squad. Nick Ward's doing good.
Not bad. Nick Ward, always a GOAT, isn't he? For a long time. I'm trying to see if there's anybody else I've missed I need to take out.
I'm just updating the list now, Ricey, so I'm updating the whole document.
Let's have a little look at our Twitch chat to see what the public thinks of the draft so far.
I'm updating it with the 4th picks now, guys, and you can see all 3 for both teams, for everybody so far.
Not bad. All 3, it's all 4, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. You can see 3 so far. I'm updating it with the 4th now.
There we go. And Kenny's lost full. People think Spacely, Mayhem, and Blast are taken. If you're in the chat, who's gone early? Who's the best of who is left? That is the question that our drafters are going to be going through.
Phil's made a pretty solid squad, like a safe squad.
I think you know what the best thing about Phil is picking Simbap in the 4th. I think because he fits in him. But you could put some vets behind him, and it'd be good. That'd be a good team. Whatever.
Jono easily has the worst team by a metric fuck ton.
Hey, he's coming with a strategy of it's going to be a team for years.
I'm updating it with everybody's list, and it should be there now. There we go. So that's the list so far, guys. One more player for your starting lineup, then we can go through and do 2 subs a team as well. Which I'm interested to see the subs, because I think we're going to see some wild cards.
I'm not.
You're not?
Nah.
Is there anybody on the player list for the drafters that I've missed? I can't see anybody. Still on there. Decimac's been taken. There we go. There's one.
Aqua at the top.
It's all on the stream
Karma
now,
on the left.
Bryce.
Aqua and Karma have been taken. All right, we ready to start the 5th round?
Tommy's still up there, bro.
Not quite, not
I know,
quite.
that's mad. Okay, well, looks like we're about to start the 5th round. This is main squad, admittedly. Doesn't have to be worse going forward.
All right, I'll tell you when we're good to go. We're good to start with excellence, round 5 pick. You're on the timer.
There we go. Nick Ward, you are on the clock. Some people are already unhappy at the picks that have come out.
If he gets the player I'm thinking his team's well, I mean his team's just gonna be good regardless. First pick is
Who's he gonna round it out with?
This is what
I
we're
mean,
seeing
to be
things
fair, I
are
think
taking its time a little bit more now.
Oh, okay. He's even given justification. He's taking methods.
Methods and Sam, bro.
It's gonna be a slow game, man.
Oh.
It says he's gonna bring Louis
And
to
Aqua?
SMG.
Ooh, I don't know. That's a nah. He just kind of torched his team. He could have picked like anybody and it would have been nasty, but he just kind of torched his squad, bro.
You could pick up some fast players in yourself. Like it's not a problem.
He just torched his squad, bro. Yo, he just attached metal boots to his team, bro. That team's chalked. Period. Yo, he could have literally picked anybody in any like sub player who's all right that's left, and their team would have been nasty. He actually picked the one guy that would absolutely torch his team.
Oh well,
Jono, you are on the
we
clock.
move on. Jono's on the clock, and Jono actually takes in the 5th round, 2nd pick, Parzillion. You didn't do well this year. Just didn't. That was very disappointing. Only going into champ. I can't remember how well he did at champs now. I remember seeing him, and I didn't think he did fantastic there either. There's too many players to give it.
Kenny lost full, bro.
Kenny is lost full. Well, that team is Kenny, Celium, Ilya, Assault, and Parzillion. You know,
Parzillion and Assault, bro. That might be slower than Methods, Aqua, and Octane.
Ali, you're now on the clock.
It's looking like a tactical game. Ali on the clock. This, I think, is where it gets a little bit, like I said, it should slow down at this point.
It has done.
I mean, I already have like 3 people out of pick right now. That's a good pick.
Oh, that is a good pick. Fuck.
Yo, Austin goes Kenwood chalk cod. 100%. 100%.
Ali's picked Frosty.
With the third
That's a good pick, Ali.
It's going to be Frosty.
Well, I would say, I mean, I'm trying to guess who Phil's going to pick next. Phil, you're on the clock.
I have a rebuttal, by the way, Nameless, for you.
I don't want to hear it. I don't give a fuck. Who's it from?
Some of your fellow drafters, they say, they're talking about how slow the next game's going to be, and they think you're being a bit harsh.
Oh, because they know, right? Because every card's like super slow, right? Like even World War II, slow ass game, you still needed fucking fast motherfuckers, did you not? Listen, bro, I'm not hearing it, dog. Anything that any of these guys have to say is irrelevant to me. I'm competing against them.
Phil, you are on the clock.
What am I doing? Momo's probably like making one of his microwave meals again.
Well, if he is, he's going to miss his pick. He's got 35 seconds.
And he'll just have to pick 2 during the next sub pick.
I think we had a rule out. Oh, no, he's typing. He's good.
Oh, he's typing. He's going to make it. Almost run out of the clock. Momo's probably panicking.
Phil.
How long has he got?
He's got 12 seconds, but
Oh, everybody's torching their squad in the last pick, bro. Everybody's torching their squad.
goes fourth in the 5th round.
What?
Aches and Clay. Everybody's just putting Aches and Clay in the chat.
Everybody's torching their squad.
Has a point. There are some rings on that squad.
My competition is getting torched.
Why is that like that?
GG, brothers. W's around the board.
Let me just quickly adjust this before we move on. You can set the clock back up
Man,
because I have
started up.
You know who Phil should have fucking picked, bro?
Don't tell him.
People forgot about this guy, bro, because of wasn't in the pro league for a while.
Wow.
Whoa.
That is
okay. Gone at 5 in the 5th round. Medals.
You guys ever seen that GIF chat?
Are you even talking to us? You just said
yeah,
chat.
I was thinking about the where you say the peace GIF where you vanish. That was a mind-blowing pick. All right. Roll on, bro.
All right. Well, looks like we're going to Reddit.
Reddit and go.
Reddit are on the clock.
And I got the guy I wanted. I'm so happy. I am so happy, guys. I won.
All right. 6th has gone, and that will be Shotzi. Go 6 in the 5th.
You can't like the vibes of my team, right? The vibes of my team, the talent on my team, bro. Just, it's unmatched, right? It's time for me to submit, Tunn.
Go ahead, pal.
That's it, dude. Bang.
Nameless on the clock.
I can't believe I got him, bro. I can't believe I got him, bro. It's time to do the walk. This is a squad, bro. Our team is insane, bro. Our team is insane, bro.
I think it's interesting. There are some players who I think it's interesting how people are like taking some of these teams who've played well most of the year have still got some players left on the bench. Like it's mad to me who I think still out there. But we'll see.
This is the squad, bro. This is the sleeper pick, dude. Nick was fucking nasty at the last IW game. That team would be a unit. Dude, Nick is a beast, bro. Yeah, had a bad year, bro. Didn't have the best team. He got better.
Spacer on the clock.
Gonna be curious to see what they go for in subs, because I think right now there are some players out there who I am shocked haven't made it into a main team. There we go. That's one of them who surprised me. Wasn't in a main team, but now will be. Coming in at 8th, the 5th pick of this round, it will be Zedenia. Is going into the team, Spaceman's team, with Gunless, Karmazuma, and Spacely. Zed's going to walk in there not knowing what on earth is going on.
He's just going to be there
just like the most like, oh my fucking god. Imagine him walking in the morning going, all right, and just sitting down across from those. Oh, that's
Infinity,
ridiculous.
you look like you're ready to go, so you go ahead. I'm not even going to start the clock. I seen you typing.
Okay.
Do I need to? As soon as I edit this
on the clock
and press start on the clock, he's going to put it in. Oh, he's 10 this time. All right.
All right, we've got a little bit of time. Infinity's trying to figure out where he's going now. All right, come in with the pick.
I don't hate it. I don't know. It depends. It's hard for me because I can't see who's left because I haven't got time to look.
Phantom has gone at 9th in the 5th round. So Phantoms will be playing with Dylan, Scraps, Skies, Alex, and Phantoms. I mean, that's a young team. I didn't even realize what Infinity had picked. Okay, some gun in there. I think it's interesting. While we're waiting for the next one to kind of load up,
on the clock.
Dylan went above Scraps, even though people have been kind of saying how great Scraps has been for years on multiple games.
There it is.
All right. Tactical Rab takes a player who played under Sicario at 10th in the 5th. The game changer himself, Tommy, has been taken. Playing with Priester, Abizi Morks, and GodRx.
What we saying, Ant?
Oh, I don't even care anymore. I won.
Dude, I think you've also got.
It was pretty crazy.
You've also got Giant.
Tommy's left still, or no, he just.
No, Tommy's just gone.
Chino not getting picked is pretty crazy. He's good.
Lucio on the clock.
Chino's good. Lucky's really good. Havoc as well. That's pretty. He's good too.
Oh, look at that.
Joe, yeah, that's a good pick.
Joe has been taken at 11th in the 5th round. Do you know what I think?
Just know Steve is going to be raging about that.
Vortex had a great chance.
He did, yeah. I just thought Luke was going to pick him.
Yo, Looney came in my chat and he goes, "So my team isn't moving off spawn. This is great." Dude, I have.
Hey, you've got the chance to pick up the subs. Here's the thing, right? You know, you said you won in the first 5. I still think subs are going to play such a big part next year. Like, however the game may adjust, however it adjusts, your subs are going to be so important, and there's still many good subs out there who could quite easily move into main team.
Reedy's on the clock. I will give you slightly longer than that time though, because I know that he's having issues.
I know Mad Cat's technically submitting his pick for him this time. So Jordan Reed for his last pick of the main rosters, or is the main roster that starts, bearing in mind, because it's pre-game, anything could happen.
No, Kenny goes, "What the fuck?" He just tuned in.
Okay, and Jordan Reed has picked in the 12th round, in the 5th round at 12, Mad Cat. Now, I'm not saying whether or not Reedy actually picked Mad Cat, but obviously Mad Cat is submitting for Reedy. But Mad Cat goes into a main roster playing with Hugh, Krim, Major Maniac, and Mayhem.
Right, let's give it a minute. I'm updating it so we've got our 5-man squads, but then we're going to start going into subs as well. I'm just updating Brice, so I'll be there in 2 seconds for you.
Not a problem. Not a problem. It'd be very interesting to see. Like, I don't know how all the point ratings are done, or would be done for this.
I think what I'll do is I'll put on the EGL Twitter, and I'll retweet the thread out. We'll do a vote of who everybody thinks is. I don't know what the best way to do it. I think I'll do like a knockout bracket of way, because that's what the boys. I mean, I don't want to say I'm copying them, but I am a little bit. How the boys did it the other day, where they said they would compare the teams going up against each other with like pick order and stuff.
Love it, Paulie guy. Look at that. That's all decorated and everything. Round complete. These are the main rosters for next year in the fantasy draft. So we're gonna have a look at the main rosters now once we bring it up. I've already got it up.
I'll be there in a second.
And you're not putting yourself in a sub? Madness. Each squad.
There we are.
Those are the current pick rosters. There are some surprises who are still on this remaining playlist. I need to make sure I take some people off. Has Asim really not been taken?
He really hasn't.
Waskins hasn't been taken yet? Into a main squad? Joe got taken. Mankin got taken.
No Reese Price.
No Reese Price.
Havoc.
Ace got taken now, yeah.
Nagafin.
Nagafin hasn't been taken.
Havoc for me.
I think Vortex went ballistic at chance.
Yeah, I know, but I still didn't. I didn't think you would get.
I think his stocks.
Yeah,
I didn't think I think he's a good thing for a sub though.
Well, that's the thing.
There are some real options here for subs.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see something on the subs ones.
Something. Have I missed anyone in the player chat? How's Twitch chat saying? Ali has the best team. Hoskin, Chino, Havoc. No Dens has been taken. Shawnee had no, actually didn't. I was gonna say he had a fantastic chance. They had a good chance right until they shit the bed. Are we picking roles? No, we're not picking roles.
God, how long? We'll be here for a while. The players, the people who are drafting should be picking roles technically themselves. Like,
I mean, you kind of want to round your squad out.
Let's have a look. Who am I looking at here? What we're thinking. Well, I'm just getting the Discord up. We're nearly ready to go for the next round.
Sixth round.
I like Ali's and Rabs. Yeah, I like Ali's and Rabs. I do like Ants as well.
I truly think that the only two good teams are 6 and 7, Reddit and mine. And I think in terms of like balance going into the game, Reddit only has one true sub player. So I think they would be fucked depending on the meta. I think we'd have the two best teams.
I like Ali's and I like Rabs.
I think subs are a great opportunity now to round out squads and stuff.
Yeah, because the thing is, these guys don't have to stay on here. This could be something you transition over through the year, but I don't know.
Just in Zoom a tweet about his draft.
What do you say?
Not happy with Space. She just said 8. Come on, bro.
Excellence, you are. Excellence, you are on the clock for your first sub.
All right, 6th round is a go. Subs now available. There are some good players, actually. Wait a minute. No, it's not. It's not Excellence. It's a snake draft, mate. It's Reedy again.
Oh, was it down to Reedy? Oh, my bad. Sorry, I thought we went the opposite direction. Oh, he chose Madcat, didn't he?
It's all right. Madcat's on board. Reedy's going to take Havoc. Havoc goes in as first sub in the 6th round. That's right. Madcat's on board. Yeah. It's a snake. It's a snake draft. So
that's my bad. I'm having to pick everything. So sorry.
Tommy, let's get it, bro.
Alright, we're slightly behind on this one now, just because of my idiocy.
Team 11 got the red-headed trio. Oh shit! I didn't even realize D-Treat's got Joe, Enable, and Scump. Madness, absolute madness. It's gone ginger hard. It's gone ginger. I mean, it's a fiery team. D-Treat is actually going to be on the clock next, so. Yeah. Interesting strategy. Gone for the 3 gingers.
All right, Luke, you are on the clock.
That's a good pick for D-Trades. Him at Champs has shown that he's still got it. Vortex goes at number 2 in the 6th round.
I was expecting it at some point, to be fair, Luke. I was expecting it.
Yeah. I said he was playing out of his mind.
No, he had a good tournament. He had a good tournament.
Bit of speed.
Right, I know exactly who somebody is going to pick if he makes it through, but I'm curious if it makes it past Rab, who is on the clock.
And he's picked. Shocks.
Oh, I don't mind that.
Goes at 3 in the 6th.
You see, this is where it becomes a little bit more interesting for me. I'm curious.
Here's what I'm curious about: is how mad this would be on a full draft day. Imagine the crowd is there, the players are all sitting around tables or in the back with their families trying to figure out, where they go. Unreal, man. Could you, mate? Honestly, it'd probably be one of the most watched things in COD history.
I have actually already updated Infinities, but I'm gonna hit at the clock for him. I've already predicted who he's going for.
All right.
Infinity, you're on the clock.
Infinity. Nameless is so confident he's started typing 2 picks before his go.
I've already typed my pick. I know you won't get taken.
Infinity, you're on the clock. I feel like he's not going to pick the one I expected just to spite me.
I already typed in my pick, bro.
Oh, all right.
He has gone.
He didn't pick who I thought he would.
Come on, bro.
I'm surprised some of these reciprocity players had good placements all year. So I can only imagine the people think the team chem or like Dylan's carried them hard all year because they've basically like been playing pretty good. Like I'm surprised that some of these players
There's
are hard.
some
But I guess it's
hard
just
hitters left, bro.
I'm surprised. I think people are like downplaying some of the players from those squads.
Some hard hitters left, my bros. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right, Space, you're good to go.
Someone's very upset with how I spelled Abeezy's name.
All right, well, my player that I typed in didn't get picked, so I'm just gonna enter mine already. Bang, easy fucking pick. I just got Pharaoh. Are you kidding me?
Spaceman has taken ASIM at 5th in the 6th round.
Just type in my next guy, dude.
I'm typing it in, all right.
Unbelievable, bro. Unbelievable, bro. I just got Pharaoh as a sub in the fucking 6th round.
Pharaoh is gone in the 6th round.
The TJ Halley and Pharaoh's S&D duo. Are you kidding me, bro? The S&D absolute unit duo. I can't believe it, bro. I'm getting trolled.
And have you got everybody you wanted?
Yes.
Or is there nobody?
Every round. Yeah. I was gonna pick Pharaoh before Classic, right? But I figured Classic's a big enough name where he'll get grabbed up. So like if I take Classic, nobody's gonna get Pharaoh. I'm gonna get Pharaoh. And he goes, "What the fuck? Put me on the bench ASAP."
I'm just in Pac-Man tweet that he thinks Ali Cat's team would be gone within a week.
Dude, we just got Pharaoh as our sub, bro. What?
Right, Reddit, you are on the clock. All right.
Dens goes in for Reddit at, what was that, 7th in the 6th? 6th in the 6th? 7th in the 6th. He goes in the 7th in the 6th into the sub bench, playing with Dashy, Attached, John, JCap, and Shotzi. Oh, Reese Price is not happy he's not been drafted yet. Reese is convinced that he's died before the season started.
Who was 5th pick? So we're on to Mad Cat. All right, you're up, Mad Cat.
Do you know what I think else is interesting here?
That's an interesting one.
He's gone already. Nolson goes straight in, subbed in for Splice earlier in the year, and of course, had a half decent run, I thought, at Champs. Not too bad for him, I thought. I was looking forward when he subbed in for Splice, the amount of pressure that was put on him just for that time, that short amount of time. I thought so many people were like looking at him, like, can you hold up now? You're actually going as a sub. And obviously, next year the pressure on these subs will be less because it'll be maybe like a normal thing for subs to come in and out. With Nolson, it was so high profile, and the fact you didn't come under it.
Yeah, Phil's on the clock, by the way.
Big Mama is now on the clock. Cheen.
I like it. This is full vibes team, I want to say. I don't know.
At 9th in the 6th, Momo selects Chino. You know all the salt flying around at the moment and all that sort of stuff?
Yeah.
Imagine how if you were a GM for one of the franchises next year and this draft was going on, just how bad your Twitter notifications would be after every single draft pick.
I know. It's been a bit mental. Ali, you're on the clock. How many viewers we're sitting? Are we still around 200? Ah, okay. We dropped down since we got the subs. Thank you for everybody hanging out, though. All right, Ali, you are on the clock.
Oh, she's ready. Llama God goes at 10th in the 6th. Also, while we're talking about this, I would really like to see a draft after this year. Anyone who turns 18 during the year has to declare themselves eligible at the end. I think that would be kind of a cool thing to see. You know, because you that means like coming towards like the end of the year, you'd see all like the people trying to figure out who's going where they could get them in the draft, who's been playing well in the amateur scene. You know, you'd have all these scouts going out. Honestly, I just like the NFL draft. I'll be honest with you, I know there's other drafts, but I watch the NFL draft. I don't really watch the others.
The amount
just
of times
like
you
it.
refer
Got
to
really
the
into
NFL draft on Spitfire is actually hilarious.
I've fallen in love with the NFL, all right?
Well, I didn't even set him on the timer, but Jono has picked.
Jono has picked. And going 11th in the 6th round, Exceed has gone. It's been a long one today.
It has.
I was expecting this to go a little bit quicker. Didn't I say at one point it shouldn't be any longer than like 42 minutes?
Yeah, you were twisted. So
I was convinced we'd run out through it. It's not my fault you're slow at graphics.
Are you fucking kidding me?
You're deleting them. You realise Nick Ward's not gone?
Oh, he hasn't.
Yo, Donnie goes, who the fuck is Exceed?
Nick, you're on the clock.
Jesus.
Yo,
Royalty.
Jono's team is ass. Yeah.
Oh my god. Right.
Nick, I'm
because,
gonna actually. I was gonna say pick another one straight away, but I want to update the graphic at the same time.
Yeah, update the graphic, and then the last
no,
round. There are only.
Whoever's Jono's investors are triggered.
He's not gonna be happy you said that.
Kenny said, "I'll be on League of Legends the whole season, bro."
Oh man, Octane. So I mean, here's the crazy thing, right? Only 12 more players go straight in next year. Everybody else is undrafted.
Yo, let's be real for a second. Eating Pharaoh as a sub is insane, bro. This guy was won a season playoffs, got second, and then this year was on a team that wasn't working together, and somehow doesn't end up on a squad. Like, so I think that's the ultimate steal of the entire draft.
It definitely is. Tunn, if you want to take us into the next round, I quickly need to pee.
It's all right. I'm updating stuff. I'll wait until you get back.
Yeah, Kenny, he was literally the best player at playoffs.
Who were you saying this again?
Pharaoh.
He played well. I'm just checking who everybody's got again, because Brice deleted all the messages before I got everybody down. Shit. Who did Reddit pick? They went with Dens. You went with Farrell. Space went with Seam. Infinity went with Wuskin. Rob went with Shocks. Sorry, chat, I'm just updating this because started deleting messages far too early.
Right, I have returned.
Hold on, I'm just getting everybody's things updated.
Okay, we get into the last round. Only 12 more players to be drafted.
You can bloody wait. Hold on. It's because when you deleted everything, I lost everybody. So this is the correct.
It's in the thing.
Yeah. Okay. I've updated everybody either way. So this is it with a sub a piece. Obviously the S's are subs at the bottom.
What are you guys trying to figure out right now?
Oh no, it's good. We got all the teams up so far.
Oh, we're good.
Yeah. Who's
fun
the
as
last?
Shit, by the way.
The biggest players remaining, because only 12 more get drafted. That's the crazy thing. So whoever's outside of this, the biggest names who could potentially go undrafted. Madness. Trying to delete people we've had so far. Oh, there's actually a few people I am surprised are still on here. But I don't want to give too much away.
Yeah, let's just roll along.
As soon as Tunn is ready, he will call the 7th round.
1 second.
Why the fuck? What the fuck is Vortex my stub? He's better than Enable. D-Traits is going to be switching his roster around straight away. I don't know if you're allowed to do that, though, D-Traits, because you've obviously got to have the Ginger Trio on main stage.
Yeah, Doug hasn't been drafted, bro. This draft is trash.
So we're back to excellence this time, aren't we?
Somebody said Kenny's going to pull an Andrew Luck.
Just retire. All right, well, it looks like we're going to start the 7th round. The final round. 12 more players left to go in the fantasy draft. The rest go in undrafted and try to find their way as potentially an extra sub on one of these teams, or go into the amateur side and try to work back up.
Well, Nick has already picked without me starting. So there you go.
For the
back-to-back picks, yo.
First picks. Excellence takes Profizi at pick number 1 in the 7th.
Right, hold on. Who's Jono picked there?
Jono has picked Petey.
Ah, of course. Well, he just.
It's not a surprise. Which is not a surprise because Jono is a big fan of Petey. Have you ever not got who you want? That's the real question. I think the other thing is obviously, if you ever had a proper draft, this would be mental in terms of like research going into this.
I'm gonna get who I want, aren't I? I am, chat.
All right, are we ready to put Ali on the clock, Tunn?
Yeah, Ali, you just go ahead. I'd put her on the clock, but at this point, everyone's just flying in, and I haven't had a chance to set up shit. Ali will say you're on the clock, but we'll not start the clock. You got a minute. We'll start it if you haven't already typed. No, she's already done it. I actually don't mind that. I actually don't mind that at all.
Yeah. So you can start him into the SWAT. It looks like going 3rd and the 7th will be Journey. Was it an 18 streak at London against Midnight? Do you know how I know that? Because I wanted to sing Journey's going on a midnight train that could be going anywhere. Well, I backed out. I should have gone for it. I should have belted that full volume.
This is why we on open all year.
And that one was shit. All right.
Phil's
looks like
he's on the
last
clock.
pick for Momo is on the clock.
Yeah.
Don't hate it. Although I do have a question around it. Although in fairness is because there's another player.
I think Phil has salvaged his team from picking up Pat in that pick. Like Pat can be good, but he could also sub like Chino in. It's not that bad. But yeah, I like it. I like Phil's strategy.
I think Bance is a pocket pick. I think it's one of those ones where you bet on him for next year. And it looks like Macca. Looks like everybody knows what subs are coming in quickly.
Oh, that's one that went under the radar for me, actually.
This is actually going quicker than the first round. So Bance goes 4th in the 7th, and Magcat at 5th in the 7th will take Brezzy.
He will. I actually like that. I think he slipped under. He had a very, very good champs, in fairness to him.
Gone. Watkins is gone. Wait, is Watkins gone?
Watkins is gone, yes.
Yeah, so I thought I was just deleting off our backlist.
All right, Reddit, you're on the clock.
Okay, Reddit is on the clock.
Oh, Infinity's going to be furious.
Oh, there we go. Kleenex is now gone.
I expected him earlier, in all honesty.
I thought he'd go as a sub.
Yeah, I thought he'd be in as a sub, but I thought he'd be on sub pick 1.
Let me know when I can go, bro.
All right, Jesus. Here's somebody who went as a. I'm going to type this to you, Tunn. Here's somebody who I thought had a good chance and didn't go.
He hasn't gone yet. He hasn't gone yet.
Good champs, man.
Dude.
Okay,
all right, Nameless.
Go on then.
Is this for real, bro? Are y'all serious?
Nameless.
Are y'all serious?
The 7th pick.
My competitors, are y'all serious?
Round. Who have you got?
I just want to know if my competitors have been serious.
Saint
Oh yeah, actually.
And, that has confirmed that Nameless picks up no Europeans because he hates them.
Yeah,
so,
sure.
Nameless, why do you hate Europeans?
I want to walk away and grab a water. I won, bro.
You need to explain.
It was easier than I thought, guys. Should have made it harder.
Some people are not happy.
Don't care.
Hold on,
my team is insane, dude.
Saints can't go to Paris.
Doesn't matter, bro. We got them for home turf.
No, these guys,
John, these guys didn't pick Nato, bro. These guys didn't pick Nato, bro. Let's talk about this. I got him as a 7th pick sub.
All right. Round 7, number 8, Spaceman. Someone just said, your team is so washed you could sub in.
Okay, sure, dude. My team is insane, bro. Every other person in this draft is literally smoking dust.
Spaceman.
The depth on my team. I have the best bench and the best starting roster.
Why do you hate Europeans? Fellow goes at 8th in the 7th round.
I like that. I like that. Right. Infinity. We'll just say here on the clock. He's typing. I see him. No Toby Kleenex for you. I know you wanted it. It's
Has he just realised that he just stopped?
Yeah.
He could lose his pick here.
Oh, I should start the clock, really. I know it's somebody off Singularity. It has to be.
Well, Phil has just tweeted out the draft is complete. It's not complete.
It's not complete.
Your team. Yeah. Bloody Momo.
And Infinity, you're on the clock, fella. There it is.
Insight goes at 9th.
Not a good champs.
So, I was trying to work out, right, out of the top 6 teams at champs, technically, I think there are 4 players undrafted. I think they're all on the same team. No. 3 players undrafted.
Rob, you're on the clock.
They're on the same team.
No, are you thinking the units, and are you thinking
of
what about E6?
E6 had 3 early. Have they not finished it?
No.
General hasn't gone yet. General's not there either. Wow, comes to top 6 at champs, has not improved these. Right.
Who else from E6 hasn't made it?
Well, they had 3 early. I'm trying to think now. I'm going to have to go back and look. Who didn't make it? Tactical Rab, is that your pick?
That is his pick.
All right. Rab has picked Bevels. Phil.
What is wrong with you, Phil?
Phil, that is literally the picks only. It says in there, what is wrong with Philip or Momo as a person? It literally, there was a whole general chat for him to put his stuff in and talk about what he wants to, and instead he uses our pick only.
D treats you on the clock.
Yeah, D treats you in. He's trying to muddle it. He's trying to sabotage. Just take his team away from him.
Classic Phil. Who wants some? D treats and see you typing, so you're good.
Rated goes at 11th in the 7th round
with a message
and comes with a comment saying my sub AR is better than Nameless's ARs. That's about who's full. And going number 12, the last pick of the draft from Jordan Reed is Josh. All right, that is our completed rosters.
Give me a second, and I'll get the list up of everybody soon.
You get the list up, and I'll go through some players who weren't drafted. Let's have a little look. Lucky wasn't drafted. Parasite. Quicker Than You wasn't drafted.
Don't delete the Discord chat.
Dave wasn't drafted. Who hasn't drafted Dave? Just for the team photos alone. Let alone the fact he had a great champs. Top 12? Top 12? Top 12.
What 12?
He would have been a nice pocket pick, I thought, Dave. How on earth has he not been drafted? General didn't get drafted.
D-Frag didn't get drafted. He played well.
D-Frag played out of his mind. Weeman on member units.
Weeman didn't get in.
Nagafen.
Cammy didn't get in from units either.
What else is on there? Mate, there's so many good players. Jet Li's not in there.
I'll have it in about 30 seconds time, the final list.
There were so many. Yeah, get that final list up. None of the French players got drafted.
I don't know, Brezzy did.
Oh, yeah, my bad. Oh, sorry, I was hovering over Whalers and like Zeke. Awakening didn't have the greatest of champs after his run last time. PD did get drafted. I forgot about that.
PD did.
Oh, all right. Well,
Asim got drafted.
If you're here, chat, once this gets updated, we will have a look at who got the very best team out of this one.
I'm nearly there. Photoshop's not exactly having my life, but it's not making things easy.
In fairness, like I said, the fact that it's gone fairly quickly in terms of picks, we've only ever been waiting on graphics, and
that's it because
normally have a graphics team.
The picks have come very fast, which has not helped things.
But yeah, bearing in mind you're streaming, running Zoom, and doing all the graphics all on one PC while live. That's right.
I tell you what, if you ever
mock my get a sponsor.
If you ever mock my production again, I swear to God.
Well, it has slowed us down. All right. Well, okay. Let's have a little look in the chat now. Who has the best team? That is a heavy one.
I tell you what, chat. If you can. So obviously, from top left is 1, 2, and then to right is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then Nameless onwards is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Put the number in. Put the number in of who you think has got the best.
I'm actually taking a big old screenshot. There we go. Interesting. So there are some serious big undrafted.
A lot of Reddit comments, but there's a lot of Reddit guys in here as well.
Oh, of course. Who do you guys think has the best team?
Who personally? Let's have a look. It's a lot.
Oh my god, it just took forever to load up. Let's have a look.
I do like Reddit.
I don't mind Reddit.
My bench straight trumps their bench.
Yeah,
I think my center
I like
better as well.
I like Dietrich's team. I know some people aren't gonna like that, but I like Dietrich's team. Fallen and Scump back together. Joe's gonna play great. Enable. I mean, you got Vodek and rated as subs, so like,
Shotzi's a question
I think the
mark,
subs really make that team. It's an interesting one. But I like 11. Who else is good on this?
Who wins the tournament out of that team?
Oh, come on, bro. Come on, dog. Come on. We should get everybody in a call, all the GMs.
Yeah,
they are in the Discord. They are in the Discord.
Let's bring them in one by one.
Yo, Phil.
Hold on, let's bring them in one by one. I'm gonna make another channel.
All right. Let them if they want to come in. I don't know if they're gonna want to, but if they want to come in, we'll have a quick word with some of the GMs.
drag over. Damn it. Can't edit. I want to... Okay.
You got it?
If you move into that one as well, I'll mute you on Discord.
Yeah. I'll mute you on Discord then.
Yeah.
Oh, I just server muted you. That's the wrong one. All right, let's have a little chat with some of these. Who wants to come in? Let's go into general.
Yo, good looks on doing this. This was hella fun, guys. Time to go play some.
We're about to chat to the GMs, mate. So.
Okay, let me go in there, bro. I'll be a silent listener. Let me hear the strategy. Yeah, TJ, right. We have a dynasty, bro.
Who are we dragging in first, Brice?
Let's drag in Momo first, because.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Momo.
Oh my god, I've been dragged into the chat with a. This is unbelievable.
So tell us about your team then.
All right. Well, where do I start? Which ring do you want to start with, or which duo ring? I mean, my team is so heavily weighted right now with rings and grand final. It's just.
How are they going to pick up the controllers?
Right, okay. I'll be serious. Are we talking about my team?
Yeah.
Only?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, you didn't say what you want, to be fair.
Okay, first of all, I'll talk about my team. Admittedly, yes, going across the draft of many players that I would have got in that I didn't get the chance to at the certain times. But Simp I was happy with the first pick. That's got to be one of the top 5. I think top 5 would have been Octane, Slasher, Simp, Dashi, and who was it? Octane, Slasher, Simp, Dashi. I don't know. And then I don't know. Those are the top 4. So I'm happy I got one of those. Then I needed like that experience, and I wanted to straight away get like a veteran and someone who would be basically the leader of the team. So I got Clay, obviously, with Sim. Then I was just like, I wasn't trolling at this point, but I just thought, why not? I get Prestini, like you've already got that core roster. Then he had three of you united, so I thought I'd bring Silly back, you know? Yeah. But at the time, I do think Silly was the best option there. I think Silly's really, really underrated. Then I started thinking about rings. And brought in Aches. And I nearly continued to pick up Parasite and go for a wild card of Killer, but I don't think that would have been too smart. So I needed more AR dominance because I only had Clay and maybe, other people AR. So I got Cheen. And then I think there's so much talent like on the French side of things and the Spanish side of things, but I just couldn't dip into that. At the time, I did want Pharaoh. I think that was a really good pick from Nameless. But he just got it before. It was crazy, right? Because on the draft, the people Nameless was ahead of was like people like they were picking Vortex and stuff like that, and I was like, Nameless is getting gifted some of these, but Nameless kept picking certain players that I wanted. But I think overall, if we're talking about whose team who I like Excellence's team. Octane, Jerd, Luniac, I think it's a good, solid squad. I do like Reddit's team, but I think that is almost like your superstar roster. A lot of people are like loving Reddit's team, but I don't know. There's certain things like Kleenex, Shotzi. I think you've obviously got...
I'll tell you what, who do you think's got the worst team? Let's drag them in. Who's got the worst team, Phil?
I think Jono quite significantly.
Jono, all right, you know what? Let's get Jono in. This will be interesting. He just literally left that second. There he is. Jono.
Yeah.
You're live on Spitfire.
I think what Phil meant, and excuse him, he's not very intelligent. He meant it's the worst team for him to have to face.
That's what I meant. I was just saying who I wouldn't want to go against.
Don't worry, I get you.
That's the trio of Parzellian.
Yeah, no, I've told you I can sub any AR out and get Bruce and Tunn in.
I honestly, I'm just wondering who's the captain of your roster?
We don't need a captain.
Who's the leader? Who's the IGL?
Just absolute piss.
Phil, you've just said who's the leader of my team. Hello? Phil.
So you're going to tell Kenny what to do? Is that what's going down?
Well, Kenny's got free reign, all right? I understand Kenny might not be happy with what I've done here.
That is an understatement.
But okay, Kenny needs to understand he's getting paid good money for the next 5 years.
I mean, that's one thing I did like, Jono. I thought you were trying to go for the average, like, youngest team possible.
No.
First three.
What I needed, my fourth pick was going to be... Okay, I'll be honest. Nameless has got one good pick. He got accuracy. That was the only one I wanted.
Yeah, when I tell you what, right? Nameless, I know he's deafened right now. I wish he wasn't. Nameless, every pick, I've never heard someone gas themselves up. Pharaoh, for me, was the good pick that he got.
Yeah, and what world is Classic good? Since when's Classic been this good, apparently? That's what I
want. Classic was good in previous cards. Like, he had a bad year.
Oh, you know what? You know what we're going to do? Let's get more GMs in.
How many grand finals has Nameless been in for champs? Of all of them. All of them.
Right. Hold on, because I know Rob needs to go. Rob, come on, give you a say.
Okay.
We're dragging everyone in. We're just a bit looser and faster.
Okay.
Rob, you're muted.
I think he's gone for dinner.
Oh, is he? He's put chicken in the oven. Okay. Who else can we talk? Come on then, Brody. Infinity. Talk to me about your team.
What do you want explaining?
I mean,
it's the team that's going to win everything. I don't know.
Who didn't like your team?
Who's your captain? Who's your leader?
Honestly, I want to say Scraps. He's a legend in the game. He knows what he's doing.
I'm pissed.
He's a vocal man.
He's going to bring... to be fair, I'm very shocked I even got Scraps. Like, when it came round to me again and Scraps had been left, I was like, I've won it. That's it.
So just to confirm, you were shocked you got Scraps, but that was picked after... I don't know, man. I would have had Crim, Scump, Abizi, all of those before Scraps.
I don't know. I don't know. I saw it. I was like, I want Scraps.
Yeah, Phil.
I thought you were
they all did go before.
I was, and then Mad Cat picked 0, and I was like, well, that's it. I'm done with Team EU now. I'll go for Skies.
I like it.
Ali, how do you feel about your team?
Obviously it's not like what my dream roster was, but like I think I did like pretty fucking good. Like,
oh, Ali got Frosty. That pissed me off.
Yeah, you had some really good picks actually.
Well, like
I questioned the Blast one.
So the reason I picked Blast is because who got taken when I wanted
Adam.
Blast, I believe I wanted no I wanted GodRx and GodRx got taken. So then I wanted Justin, and then Justin got taken by Momo, and then I was like fuck, because Blast was gonna be a sub for me, and then everybody got taken, and I was like oh fuck. So I just went ahead and put him on the starting roster. But like Team Cap would obviously be Slasher, but the one thing I see like with some of these teams is like you have people to like multiple roles that you don't need. Like on Nameless's team, like it's a really good team, but like TJ and Slack, like if you have TJ, you don't really need Slack, and like the other way around.
Yeah, Nameless is
so like they have like similar roles, but I'm happy. I mean, I have unselfish players to slide in for like Des and App, so like I'm chilling.
I like Ali's team.
Yeah, I do like Ali's team.
Who's
here from Reddit? Who's here from Reddit?
Who's our Reddit representations?
That's me. We got two of us here, but I wasn't here for most of the picks, so.
Yeah, I can do that. I was here.
Go on then, Matt.
Go ahead then, Matt.
I don't think our team needs Justifying, to be honest. I think we've got the best team there, pretty clearly. You've got JCap to lead the squad. You've got Dashi, Attach, John, Shotzi. And then if things don't work out, you've got Benz and Kleenex to come off the bench. I don't think anybody touches that, to be honest.
I like the JCap shout. I rate that.
I was so pissed about Kleenex.
It's a decent team, man. Like,
Brody,
I want to give people their credit. Everyone's talking trash on other teams. Like, these are solid squads.
Jesus,
I'm especially happy with the JCap pick.
Yeah, I think
excellent.
I think it helped that Reddit had like 5 people in the group going for it. Tactical Rab, you're here now, right?
Yeah.
How do you think your draft went?
I mean, to be honest, I think my team's pretty underrated. You look at these guys Abizi, ever since Simp has joined E United, Abizi has been under the radar. He's a fry master, and World War II was nice as well. Priester as well, like, I don't know, at times best player on 100 Thieves. Those two don't need an explanation. Solid AR and Morks, you're going to get work out of him. Decent KDs. GodRx, crazy underrated. So good at search, was so good the latter half of this year. Then you've got Tommy in there. Key piece of the puzzle. We'll get absolute levels out of these boys. There's no other way of looking at it. Like, Tommy knows what he's doing. Absolute legend of the game. All he needs is this like young cracked up talent. Done it so many times before. This these are high tier players. Then on the bench you've got Shocks, like Apex, probably best player. You know, always a pick that can go in there and replace
Luca
it if
didn't even make it.
Luca also was a decent shout, to be fair. And then honestly, I feel like people are trying to build like 7v7 rosters with these teams. Like you get a guy like Bevels, he's shown he's got interest in playing this year. He was great in World War II when he played. Then he went on to being a coach and was, you know, clearly instrumental in Evil Genius's champs win, coming up with strats, S&D strats all over the shop. Smokes are obviously back in this game. Like Bevel's on the bench. He doesn't even have to play if he doesn't want. Just him being there as a presence is going to improve their search and destroy. Him and Tommy, absolute masterminds. It's just a great team overall.
D-Treats, what are you saying?
Gassing his team.
I haven't got much to say. It's just talent. I mean, you got Foremost, Gump.
T to P, let's get it, baby.
Yeah, T2P. I mean, the only ginger that could have made it better was probably Prince Harry or something, because absolutely brilliant. We're going to win.
That was you for the London spot. All right, we're going to do something very, very quickly before we end this show. Ali, who's got the worst team?
Who has the worst team?
Who has the worst team?
Oh God. Honestly, probably Jono, just because of like the.
Oof.
Just because of like it, just a lot of it doesn't make sense. You have Pars, Assault, and Celium. Like that's 3 ARs right off the bat. And your team's slow as fuck. You're leaving Kenny out to dry. Try, bro.
John or rebuttal?
I had to spend 2 hours listening to Nameless. It's going to be the slowest COD in history, and then you'll say my team's too slow.
I'm sorry, no.
I mean,
and XLNC's and Nameless's teams are so slow.
Wait, what?
all right. You got name militant. All right, D-Treats. Who's got the worst team?
Probably Nameless. I'm just sick of hearing him gas himself up.
Race their face. Jono, who's got the worst time?
I told you, Bruce. I told you that Nameless's team's struggling to finish top 24 in a 12-team league.
I think Nameless's team loses map 1. It's sure.
Jesus. Matt, who's got the worst team?
Nameless picked Classic like he just won the lottery, so it's gotta be him.
Jesus. This seems to have a theme. Momo, who's got the worst team?
I'd love to see Jono's team versus Nameless's, and Jono's beat Nameless's, and then it would be amazing. Yeah, I've just got to say Nameless.
Now make me feel bad.
He's muted.
Worst team. If we're talking on, it's got to be Jono. I'm sorry, Jono. that is some. I don't even know what's going on with that.
Infinity, worst team.
Oh man, it's got to be Nameless. I was going for each round, just like
you're all bullies.
Hands. Like TJ Halley's first pick. Nameless.
Oh yeah, come on, like, let's talk about that.
What? Like,
and he acted like he's the best pick in the game.
He was 7th pick as well, and he picked TJ Halley first. Like this man is lost. That's all I'm saying.
We need to tell Nameless he has to come and defend himself. Yeah.
I've already covered the Reddit guys, so Spaceman, who's got the worst team?
As soon as I saw Saints being picked, that was it. That's chalk. 100% Nameless. No way.
Jesus.
The man who literally costed methods. No. Like, that has to be the worst.
Oh, wow. Okay, Tactical Rab, who's at the worst team?
Oh, man, it's all been said before on it, but Nameless's team was so funny when he was picking it, because every player that came through, you could predict exactly what it was going to be. It was such a Nameless pick every time. Like, I knew Lamar was coming out. Classic. I could have called that a mile off. The Pharaoh pick was good, actually. I missed
like
that.
The Pharaoh
maybe that
Pharaoh was the one pick which I was waiting for.
Yeah, I mean, probably on the surface of it, you got to say Jono's team. I don't know what's going on there. It really is tough to put that into context. But yeah, like, I mean, I'm sorry, pal, but.
Well, I just want to say for the interest of your stream, I'm going to keep my mic muted.
All right, Nick Ward, worst team.
Before I start, I'll just say that confidence is silent, insecurity is allowed, and Nameless was by far the most vocal person about his team. So it has to be Nameless.
The fact that he has dipped out at this point and everyone's just ganged up on him is It makes me happy. All right. Thank you all so much for taking part into this. Of course, we appreciate you taking your time out for our very first ever draft. A lot of effort got into it. But that has been episode 12. It's been 12 hours long. A ton. Any final thoughts?
I'd love to do this shit again and run it with some other guys in. Thank you to everybody who took part as well. Thank you to everybody who came in.
This was class, mate. Like,
I'm glad you all enjoyed it.
I'm just waiting to see what Rated says on Twitter.
Oh, he's already been in. Thank you to everybody in the chat. That was our highest view by far, by the way. Thank you to everybody on anybody who's come in late. It is going to be on YouTube tomorrow. Ali Cat has the loudest keyboard in the world, so I'm just going to mute you, Ali. Sorry. And yeah, it was really, really fun. Let me know if there's any changes you would like to be made if we did do it again. I think it's probably worth doing again. In all honesty, I thought that was a laugh. Anybody who
get another producer, maybe
make Nameless.
Get another producer. Do me a favor. I think I did a good job.
I mean, if we do it again, it can mean that we can have some of the old GMs in the call discussing the picks as they come in. So that could always be fun. So we can get some of you guys back at a future time. We will. I'm sure there'll be many people kind of running like brackets or trying to figure out who the best team is on Twitter. So if you want to tag us in, you can feel free. But that has been Spitfire episode 12. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.